Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about a very simple solo gold farm that you can do very easily, and as you will see, it can reward you with quite a lot of gold. So for today's video, I will be mainly talking about transmog items. So just a quick warning, if you're not a big fan of transmog farms and you don't like to sell this type of items, maybe you want to try and find another farm this time. So this farm is going to take place in the Blackwing Descent Raid. So as you can see, you want to go here and you really want to come in the Blackrock Mountain. And here you will be able to find the entrance just here. So all you have to do really is to set up the difficulty to 25 players, heroic or normal. And then really you just want to enter the raid. And when you're inside, basically you want to go here and you want to kill all the different mobs that are just before this first boss. There are 3 of them normally. Don't kill the boss, don't hurt the boss, he will die very easily and you don't want to kill any of these bosses. Then when you're done, you want to come back, climb the stairs on this side, and here you will have 2 golem that you can kill on each side of the entrance. And then you just want to come out, exit the raid and reset. And like that, you can do it super easily. And that's probably something you will be able to do 10 times in a row. And then after that, you will be locked in. And so you will have to wait probably like half an hour to an hour before you can do more runs. So why I'm deciding to do it like that is simply because you have plenty of over mobs that are available after that, before all these different over bosses. But the issue is that once you kill these bosses, you will have to wait each time. You cannot reset the raid anymore. And unfortunately, in order to go and access the second part of the raid, you will first need to open the main gate. And to open the gate, you need to kill these 2 bosses. So that's the reason why I prefer to do it like that. I think it's way easier in order to get the different items that can drop from these different mobs. So now let's go through all the different items that you can get when doing this farm. As you can see, these are all these different raid BOEs. So not all of them are super interesting, but some of them are really good items to have up on the auction house. The first one is the Hide of Chromaggus. This is the same skin as the Druid set for this raid. And this is something that still a lot of people are using for their transmog sets. And so definitely something that still sells really well. Next to that, we have some really good weapons. So for instance, here as you can see, there is this one-handed axe, and this is a unique appearance. Then we have this sword right here. This is not a unique appearance, but still something that sells pretty well. Then we have these 2 fist weapons. And as you can see, they have the same appearance, but basically these are the 2 items you can get from the trash mobs. And then we also have this dagger right here. Again, a unique appearance. Next to that, there are a few more items, but none of them are really interesting. And then there is also 1 trinket, but again, no one is going to actually buy this trinket. So these are really the main items we're after, and especially again, this Hide of Chromaggus. Also, as you can see, all these different items have pretty good sell rates. So for instance, the Hide of Chromaggus has a 0.030 of sell rate, this one 0.013, 0.046, and then 0.023 and 20 for these fist weapons. So all of them are things that do sell, even if it's maybe a little bit slow. Then when it comes to the average value, so as you can see for the shoulders on European realms, it's between 50 to 56,000 gold on average, and on North American realms, 69 to 75,000 gold on average. Then for the different fist weapons is 10 to 19 for the Claws of Agony, and 13 to 21 for the Claws of Torment on European realms, and then on North American realms is 23 to 32 for the Torment one. And then this is still the Torment one, and I think this is just bugged, but also 19 to 27. So as you can see, really good value as well. And finally, I also took Maldo as an example because this is the weapon with the highest sell rate. And this one is 5 to 11,000 gold on average on European realms and 7 to 13 on North American realms. And of course, next to that, you will also get plenty of other items. So as you can see, some green items, some gray items. Most of them are things you can just vendor. Maybe sometimes you will find a few things that you can sell on the auction house, but these are mainly just things you can make a little bit of raw gold with. Also, one last thing I think that is important to mention is the fact that you can use the potion of treasure finding in order to do this farm, because like that you will have a chance of getting some of the tiny treasure chests. So this is a potion you can buy from the auction house for 160 gold each, and it lasts for an hour. And this is really something that I think is worth it. So as you can see, for instance, here, I got some of them. And then basically inside, you will either get some gold or also some different materials. So for this one, it's really up to you to see if you want to use it or not. As you can see, you will receive a few of them. So you might make some profit out of these 160 gold. But again, it's not guaranteed. So it's really up to you to see if you want to invest in these different potions or not. So now in terms of recommendations on how to make this farm as efficient as possible, first of all, try to use a class that can go fast. So for instance, druids are really good. Demon hunters are probably going to be great as well. Rogues and any classes that can really do this short distance super fast. Even monks, for instance. Then also try as much as possible to build a speed set. So you can buy these different armor pieces from Dragonfliht, for instance, from all the different BOEs that you can get in open world farms. And when you have a speed set, you will definitely be able to go faster during this farm, which is really good. And finally, try also to get some of the different food buffs that will give you an extra speed when you kill some of these different mobs. Because again, it's just something that will help you to be a little bit more efficient. And with this type of farms, time is money. So if you can win a little bit of time, it's always more profit for you. And so here I would recommend you to get the fried bonefish. And probably this is the best one right now that you can use in order again to get this little speed buff. So after doing it for 20 minutes, I've been able to get 3 different epic items. As you can see, this dagger right here, the Maldo's sword, and also these boots. So right now, and I'm playing on Kazakh on European realms, which is one of the most populated realms on EU. And as you can see, this one is selling for 11,000 gold, and this one 13,000 gold, and then this one 800. And I just have like a bunch of other things, but nothing worth posting on the auction house. So again, this is really something that will only be good when you get some of these really good items, especially again, the shoulders. And I would definitely recommend you to do it until you get a few of these items, but don't do it again and again. There is no point in having 30 of these different shoulders. And lastly, keep in mind that with cross-realm trading, you can easily transfer some of these items on another realm. So for instance, if on your realm, sadly, the value for the shoulders or some of the different items is bad, what you can do is simply transfer it on another realm, and hopefully like that, you will be able to sell it for a better price. Just something to keep in mind as well. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to make some gold with this farm. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great start of the week. Bye.